Hi, everyone. Are you a mom that feels like you just don't have that inner circle of people to trust? Today, I'm going to give you a new analogy that actually I just learned, and I absolutely love it and want to share this with you guys. So, for those of you that are new here to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sally Harris, and I am a mom that walked a difficult road with my own daughter for a very long time, a little over 10 years. And while her life was spiraling out of control, mine did the same. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way, which is why I do what I do now. I have the honor of walking alongside moms, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to help other people get out of this pit that you're in. And so I want to talk to you today about this inner circle. Who do you share confidential information with and why, and things like that. So when it comes to this relationship with your adult child, I want you to think about this analogy. I read it in a book. Actually, the book is called Throw the First Punch. It's the name of the book, if you're interested. And it's basically an analogy of, forgive me here, I wrote these down. If you look at who's in your house, use the analogy of you have your home, right? You have your porch, your front porch, you have your yard, and then you have your neighborhood, somewhere in your neighborhood. So think about that. Think about your house, your front porch, your yard, and then your vicinity, your neighborhood block maybe or something. So who do you allow in and where? How much information are you sharing with people that are in your neighborhood? How much information are you sharing with people that are still just in your yard? The people in your home is going to be your family, right? Your spouse, your kids, that type of thing. Maybe your front porch will be more your best friends, people who you feel tight with, people that you trust. What's interesting about this, it talks about social media, and how I know a lot of you moms are dealing with that. Maybe some of you are using social media to air your dirty laundry. I know a lot of our kids do it, right? So, but some of you do as well. And I want to encourage you to consider this analogy now. Maybe think of it a little bit differently, but it talks about how the problem is that with increased use of social media, we've lost all discernment. Like, people know you. Like, knowing about you is not knowing you. Knowing about you is not the same as being known. So being selective about who you share this information with, because our enemy loves us to overshare. It says it loves when we overshare and put information out to the world that can be used against us. Think about that. Countless moms I've talked to, it ends up being, I did a post, I liked a post, I made a comment, and so went ballistic and took it the wrong way, right? And so it's one of those things, like thinking about who do you want to share with. If someone is in your yard or in your neighborhood, you don't have to share with them, right? You don't have to share with them just because they've asked. You don't owe anyone an explanation. And so I tell you these things because what happens is when we don't share with the innermost people, when we don't share with people in our house and even on our front porch, the closest people to us, but we're sharing all this other stuff with people in the yard and in the neighborhood, it leads to isolation, because the yard and the neighborhood are very superficial relationships many times. And so it leads to isolation, and isolation leads to all the words that start with self. I love this. Self-absorbed, self-centered, self-conscious, self-contempt, self-destructive, self-justification, self-pity, and self-righteous. So I found that was really interesting, and because the enemy is going to use your weakness. And so if he can get you isolated, those weaknesses tend to come out more, and he will use them against you. So I wanted to share that with you because I hope that what you guys can do is to start sharing with sharing more intimately with the people that are in your house and on your front porch. And so when it comes to me and what I do, I would like to believe that, and I will be sharing this with the ladies in my membership, in my group coaching program, because to me and my one-on-one clients, I'm on their front porch because I can be trusted. Everything is confidential, right? And to have a safe place to be able to talk to others about what you're going through. Now, when you first find me on YouTube, I'm kind of out in your neighborhood, right? You really don't know me. So, but over time, when you trust someone and you get to know someone and you share such intimate information and heartbreaking information with someone, you know, maybe this person is your counselor or another coach or a mentor. Like, let those people in. Let those people know the real you. And I would encourage you to focus on those people and not worrying about giving anyone else an explanation about what is going on with your family, why things are going on, why you're doing what you're doing. You just focus on those in front of you. It's just a perfect analogy, and I just love it. And I wanted to share with you guys. So for those of you that we've never chatted before, you can click the link below to the discovery call. And it's a 30-minute consultation. It's not a coaching call. It's an opportunity for you and I to see if we're a good fit. And I can make recommendations to you on how I could help. All right. I'll see you next time.